Hi everyone, hello, how are you? I hope you're well. I am ish. My throat is a little bit sore, so I'm not going to sing tonight. I don't really want to push it, you know. But instead of a song today, I'm going to do, as my dad had the good idea, a pong today. I thought I'd do a perfume review. As you all liked my Elizabeth Taylor post that I put up the other day to celebrate Elizabeth on the 10th anniversary of her passing, I thought I'd do a little perfume review about the 4 Elizabeth Taylor perfumes that I own and love. If this isn't your thing, don't watch it, it's fine. But if you're interested, have a watch. So, I did used to work in perfume and I'm a big perfume nerd. Let's start with the one that came out first of the 4. This is called White Diamonds. I love it. I love it. This was the first grown-up perfume I ever had. I was about 11, I think. I used to drown myself in this and it's really strong, so I pity my teachers because woof. I even had a woman chase me down the street once in Walthamstow. I was walking home and this woman was running up behind me going, excuse me. I thought, oh God, if I dropped my purse or something. What perfume are you wearing? Oh, it's amazing. This bad boy. If she could smell me halfway down the street, I was probably a bit heavy-handed with the spraying, but you know, you're a teenager, you do this. It's very big. The other thing about Elizabeth Taylor perfumes, all of them, they're amazing value. So if you're skint and you want to buy yourself a perfume, but you don't want to smell like a child or a boiled sweet, go for one of these. They're brilliant and they've all got something slightly different to them. So, you know, there'll be something to suit you. This one is more traditional. It is a bit, there's similarities with this and Chanel No. 5. But this, I personally prefer. It's like Chanel No. 5 with balls. I would say it's bigger, it's more spicy. It has the similarity of the aldehydes, which is on the top notes of the perfume. It's something that makes the perfume smell sparkling and sort of fizzy on the top when you first spray it. It tickles your nose a little bit. I mean, okay, I've got Chanel No. 5 because I love Marilyn, but this one has got more character, it's got more oomph. This is something I would wear to the theatre if I wanted to be posh and then get ravished in my box. Oh, Mrs. My royal box, obviously. It says red velvet, it says nights out. Nights out, what were they? But the ingredients of it, it's got tons of ingredients, so it's actually quite difficult to pinpoint certain ones. But on the top, there's orange and neroli, so you do have that sort of citrusy top. Then it has Egyptian tuberose. I like that they say it's Egyptian because that's the link to Cleopatra in it. Jasmine, it's got cinnamon in it. You can smell the cinnamon. It's big, it's boomph, it's I'm here. And if people say, oh, it smells like an old lady, well, whatever old ladies you've been smelling, they smell fit. So it's loud and big and unapologetic and spicy, a little bit soapy, floral and boon. Yeah, and it's really cheap. It's about, I think, £16.99 for 100 millilitres. I saw it in Savers the other day for that price. They also sell it in Superdrug. So that's that one. It was the best-selling celebrity fragrance of all time. But I think Britney's overtaken now. So, next up, I'm not going to do it in order. Next up is this one. I love it. This is the most recent one to come out, actually. This came out last year. It's called White Diamonds En Rouge. And look, I bought that a couple of months ago. I've used that much already. I love it. This is very different smell. So it is very, very similar. If you've ever smelled Modern Muse Le Rouge by Estee Lauder, it really smells like that. It smells really similar. And I owned that, but Modern Muse Le Rouge was a bit sickly. It had this sort of cloying fug that initially I'd spray and go, I smell lovely, and then after a bit I'd be going, ugh, I've got a headache. Oh, it's a bit too jammy. So this is a red fruits, pink pepper, rose and musk. So you've got a sort of jammy red fruit, strawberry, raspberry smell cut through with a lot of pepper. There's more pepper in this one than there is in Modern Muse. This is, so it's a bit sharper, it's a bit drier. It's not as cloying, it's not as sickly, but it's a very similar smell. So you get that red fruitiness, the black pepper tang, real rosy, it's like red roses, and then in the base you've got a sort of oody musk base. It's gorgeous. It smells a bit like, like a really posh, expensive shampoo, slightly, but with, yeah, rose, red fruits, pepper and oud. And then if you've had it on your clothes, if you've given yourself a spray before you've left the house or whatever, smell your clothes like a scarf a few days later and you'll be like, what is that smell? It really clings on and it changes a bit on material and it's gorgeous. This was £18 for 100 mils from Superdrug. And I saw it in Superdrug today for 17. I was very tempted to buy a backup bottle because I love it. This is my best perfume buy of the last year. There. This one is a really, really different style. These are all her more modern ones, these three, and they do smell more modern. They're not of that traditional old school style of perfumery that a lot of her older ones are, which is not to say they're bad, these are just a different vibe. So this one, Love and White Diamonds, my mum bought me this, thank you mum, because she knows I love Elizabeth Taylor. And this is really different again. This is very citrusy and more refreshing, a bit sharp, a little bitter and real zingy. This is really, when I first got it, I wasn't sure, you know. I was like, this is very unlike anything I've got. But it smells like really, really posh, expensive suntan lotion or face cream, but no coconut in there. It's like a suntan lotion that doesn't have coconut in it. Like it's a holiday smell. It works really well if it's bright and sunny and the weather's fresh. I put this on to go for a jog. And I was jogging and it was cold but really sunny. And every time my wrists came up, I was like, what's it? It's gorgeous. And it took me wearing it to realise how gorgeous it was. It has petitgrain in it, which is crushed green leaves of an orange tree. So it's got that real citrusy stuff, but it's more green and more slightly bitter, but refreshing. It has neroli, which is bitter orange oil, but then it also has patchouli in the base and it has jasmine in it as well. So it's a bit creamy. So yeah, very, very posh, expensive suntan lotion or face cream sort of vibe that's refreshing and zingy. It reminds me of the smell that was in the air when I went to Cairo when I was a little girl. It really makes me think of Cairo, the smell. I'm not sure why, but it does. And again, this is even cheaper. You can get this on eBay for like £12.50 new. Totally worth it if you like more citrusy, bitter, but still creamy, refreshing scents, not sweet at all. This one, however, White Diamonds Night, my most recent acquisition on the whole Elizabeth Taylor fragrance side, is sweet. This is very sweet. It says White Diamonds Night, so I was expecting something a bit more dark. I mean, it's black for one, the bottle's black. I mean, I think it's a real classy, nice bottle. It's not dark at all. It's not, you know, nighttime musks and it's not, it's really sweet. I read a review of it and I have to agree. Someone said it smells like a rich boozy fruit cake that someone's poured loads of cream over. That is what it really smells like. That the top ingredient, one of the main ingredients is this is apricot, which you don't get in loads of perfumes. So it's got apricot. Yeah, you can really smell apricot. It's also got booze in there, definitely, like some sort of rum or brandy accord. It is creamy. I think it also has tuberose in there. And then it does have sandalwood and patchouli in the base. So it's got some sort of those musky undertones, but they don't really come through. It's mainly sweet and creamy and boozy. So, and it's not as strong as the other three, I wouldn't say. No, it's not as strong as those. It lasts. All four of them are lasters. They're really good. But the what they call silage, which is how much it sort of radiates out from you as a fragrance. So a fragrance has silage. So it's like, can you smell it from 5 feet away? Can you smell it just if you put your face in someone's neck where they've sprayed it? This is a more nuzzle your neck, I would say. White Diamonds is that woman halfway down the street. But it's lovely. It's, yeah, apricot fruit cake with single cream, not double cream or whipped cream. It's definitely single cream poured all over it. But they're all really nice. This was cheap as well. I got it for £12.50 in Savers the other day. For all you Brits, I'm sorry, I don't know where to get them in America, but I dare say they're cheap in America as well. But like I say, if you are fancying a little treat for yourself, perfume-wise, and you haven't got loads of spare cash, these are brilliant because they smell like proper expensive grown-up perfumes, but they're cheap. They're what, 3 coffees or something for big bottles. So I completely recommend them. And as I said on my post the other day, with White Diamonds perfume, so all 4 of these, profits go to AMFAR, Elizabeth Taylor's AIDS Foundation. So you can't go wrong, really. I hope you liked that. I hope that was sort of slightly interesting for you. And I'll see you all again in I've gone a bit croaky, can you hear? I'll see you all again in a couple of days when I'm sure I'll be fine and I will actually sing something. But yeah, I hope you like that. And yeah, see you then. Lots of love, everyone. Bye.